So a lot of us know that the economic collapse is going to come. Seems like a lot of companies in the States, they moved their manufacturing businesses, they moved whatever they produced, they took their companies and brought them to a second or third world country and made the cost of producing their products a lot cheaper. But it also moved away an industry of production out of America. So once America collapses, there's not going to be much of an industry left that can rebuild itself in the form of production. Canada, we're such a service-based industry. My example is this: I just need to walk outside my house where I live and go around the area a little bit, and there's like 100, 200 corner stores or dépanneurs. Is it really necessary that within every 200 to 300 yards or every 500 yards you find a dépanneur? Seems like the whole society is built on service and consuming, service and consuming. And if a financial collapse really does happen, then our industry of service and consuming is not going to help us. We need an industry of production like we used to have. That's how these great economies, if you call them that, I know the money is fake, I know it's fiat currency, but nevertheless, that's how we grew. Canada and America grew by producing products, real products, genuine products that were needed for life, not just fluffy things for fun. Now we don't have those companies anymore which produces needs. A lot of companies just produces things that you want to have pleasure, to enjoy yourself. Canada has to go back. We have to turn back the hands of time, and we have to become a nation that produces valuable material goods that help people in their needs for life, and not just fluffy things for entertainment. That would be a great way to start, again, reconstructing our nation from the bottom up of a foundation, to have a commercial industry that's built upon production, not built upon stealing the resources of the land, cutting down all the trees and selling them away to other countries for a lower rate. It's ridiculous. We can build a better country. My grandmother, she was born in 1896. She died at 98 years old. She experienced a lot in the early 1900s. She went through the Depression, she went through the World Wars. So she shared a lot of stories with me as I was growing up. And one thing she always made me realize is that during times of hardship, and when things are bad, the things that people desire, the things that people wanted before, changes very quickly, the desires. Even sorrow and regret for the fact that I was chasing after these things that now I no longer am concerned over them. Now I don't care about them anymore. Now my concerns are very different. But before, I was blind. I couldn't see what I was chasing after. It wasn't very good for me. So she made me realize that in a very deep way. And I see it all around me. Like I said in my first video, the systems taught me, not even to think about it, just to go after materialistic things. And if there would ever be a crash, it doesn't even enter into my mind that would have happened before. Now, well, and I've seen a big change within my own society, within the society here in Canada, as I've lived. We're still a basically good society, a decent society where we do care for one another, although we're becoming more isolated from one another over the years, where we still have concerns and cares, but we keep more to ourselves now because of how we see the other places of the world, and we feel that it's coming here into Canada. If there's no more government to support you, and the religious organizations won't be there to support you, then the only ones left that you'll have to support is one another, your community, your friends, your neighbors, the ones that you see only now and say hello and go by on your way. You're going to have to build better relationships than that, because we're going to need one another in order to stand in a collapse, in a time of situation like that. We can't be divided. And this whole world in Hollywood has pushed division of races, division because of the way you dress, division because of the music that you listen to. I like metal, you like rap, oh, we don't get along. I'm French, you're English, je suis français, vous êtes anglais, we don't get along. It's ridiculous. We all need to be united, not united for a political stand, united as people that have common needs that we need to survive, and knowing that the corporations, they don't care about taking care of us or helping us. They just care about making money. If the people could ever get a proper government going that cares about the people and is in operation for the people and not taking an oath for the betterment of the Queen and her kingdom, wow. Because Canada is a very rich country and we have so much to offer the world. It's just that the politics of it all is not doing good. So yeah, even though I know Canada is not really a country, and even though I know Canada is a corporation, and it belongs to Her Majesty, and you watch the rest of my videos and you'll see all that's being done, I'm still proud, in a way, to be here in Canada. And why? Is because for some reason or another, the rest of the world looks at us as people that are upright, as people that, like, have concern for one another. And maybe that's not reflective in our politicians, but that speaks well for the people. That speaks well for us living here in society. That other people in the world look at us and say, well, we're a different type of people. And yeah, we really are a different type of people. But the more we allow, America to influence us, and the more we allow, well, it's too late. She's all wrapped around in us right now, and she's about to come down, and we're about to come down. But this is for the future. I hope I make people think, for the future, that Canada, this country, this corporation, we can make something beautiful of it. The first thing we need to do is to get a real constitution going here in Canada, to get the people to vote in a constitution for Canada, because right now there's none, regardless of what they tell you. And if we can get a proper constitution going and protect the people, and get Canada as a country, not in operation for corporations, wow, what an amazing place we can make it. It'll take some work, but we can do it. Be very aware that they're wiping out the middle class. All these derivatives and all these loans and everything that they've done to us, their plan was to wipe out the middle class. No more middle class, only rich and poor. So, their plan has worked. We're towards the end of their plan now. We're seeing it come to fruition. Bad situation. Get ready. Support yourself. Support one another. Love one another. Help one another. Take care of one another. Think about one another. Get out of your shell.